Hello, beautiful beings of love and light. It is Lisa Clayton and Indigo Clayton here in Half Moon Bay, California, bringing you some special messages today for the 1111 Gateway. Can you feel the love and light streaming in today from this beautiful 1111 Gateway that helps us ascend to tap into our source selves and descend and bring that back down and anchor it into our heart for our earth navigation. So, for those of you who don't know me, I am a spiritual leader, intuitive, very well published author at this point, an international bestseller of the latest book that just got released, the 365 Days of Self Love. It's stacked into my other books that I have today, but we'll be doing some special readings from the 365 Days of Self Love book this month. And Indigo is here with me today. She is my little intuitive partner. She has been doing angel readings since she was 10 weeks old with her mama. And today is no exception. We've already done a beautiful transmission for a client. And I've opened up the portals for this beautiful gateway of 1111. In the United States, we celebrate it as Veterans Day, so we send our heart and our love out to all veterans who have fought in wars that were created by a system that of protection on the earth, and we are breaking out of those systems now so that we can experience more peace, more love, more light. But we do want to honor, and my grandfather, my uncles were all veterans, and it is just their stories of what war brought to them breaks your heart. And so we send a lot of love and light out to all the veterans, all the military who have their hearts broken from some of the things that they have had to witness and see to keep our freedoms flowing. So thank you, thank you, thank you, veterans. And then on the spiritual level, we have this amazing gateway. Numerology is ancient. It has been used by civilizations and cultures forever to bring in the vibrations and frequencies of divine and of the sovereign creator. So 1111, if you want to learn more about this gateway portal and the downloads that I received from the group that I channel with called the Cosmic Collective, is made up with angels and ascended masters, ancestors of thriving DNA now, and also the Palladians. I mean, whoever wants to pop into that Cosmic Collective comes in every now and then. Today, Isis came through very, very strong to help in this portal. So we have quite a few resources to help us in this beautiful portal of 1111. So the numbers, just if you just think about the numbers, they're like antennae. You can just put them like feel these columns of light coming in through your crown chakra. One, the one is like a portal, is as like a connective state for you, for your human beingness to be connected to your source self and the creator of all origins. So this is a really significant day in many ways, and we love the wisdom within mantra that came through for us today, because it has to do with opening up to receive this information so that you can navigate Earth through a GPS system that the soul illuminates. So let me share the wisdom within mantra with you. And if you want to know more about the 1111 Gateway and the downloads that I've received, I actually have a protocol that I will take you through to access your higher self, your higher mind, your super consciousness state. On my Patreon page, Lisa A. Clayton /patreon.com is creating the inner leader movement. That's what it will say when you pop onto Patreon. But here is where I channel and put a lot of information for our community, our inner leader community. My passion here is to form collectives and community to receive the information that is given as gifted to me as an intuitive and a spiritual leader of this inner leader movement of heart. heart's intuitive intelligence, and soul's wisdom. That's my destiny for now. That's what I've been guided to do. And I put all that information on my Patreon page for $6.99 a month. You can access audio guided meditations, all the downloads, handouts, protocols, beautiful videos when I pop on. So it's just a beautiful community that you can join and receive the extra information. For our YouTube viewers, we always just share that we share each week a wisdom within mantra, and that wisdom within mantra comes from the angels and from our guides in light, our soul family in light. And what the and how it works is we've got the angels are so close to earth right now, and they're assessing the energy, and they're assessing where we are in our evolutionary cycle as human beings and as the earth evolves. And so they bring in information that we can activate to navigate through the week ahead, or sometimes 2 weeks. Sometimes the wisdom within mantra lasts for 2 weeks. Little Indigo here, who is just taking a brief nap before her duties are called, before she's called to pick the angels. She is right here bringing in a different frequency and vibration of animal spirit intuition, animal spirit guidance. We get guidance and information and intuitive knowing from plants, from the trees, from the weather patterns, from nature, because we're nature spirits. And so we're gathering and we're kind of harnessing all of this energy in this beautiful 1111 portal today so that we can set our intentions in this high frequency of light and watch them gracefully be received by divine and align them with our soul's blueprint. So it's really important to set intentions today that you want to see your heart's desires to be put into this frequency field today so that they're asking us to use a different word than manifest, because manifest has been very corrupted and very infused with things of external nature. Let me manifest the new home. Well, the home is a sanctuary and it is a sacred space. So the energy of that new home is more important than the physical aspect of the new home. I want a new job. It's the energy. How would you feel if you got that new job? What is the feeling? Would it be joy, elation, happiness, security, safety? Whatever that feeling is the graceful. That is what divine receives with grace, showers you with grace to bring it forth for you. So this manifestation has more of a 3D external energy to it right now. And they're asking us to use other terms to bring in the divinity of the magic, the power that we have to create world, to create the world that we live in, whether it's personal, professional, community, region, country, whatever your service is at this time. Sometimes we feel like we have to do, or accomplish. What am I supposed to be doing here? You're like, what am I supposed to be? Be the love, be the light. The theme for today is the higher love. Bring in that love, bring in that light that you are, and just radiate it. Sometimes that's all you have to do. We have got so caught up in accomplishments and success and certifications and degrees that we have forgot that. Are we doing it with love? Are we raising the frequency and vibration of these events? It's not that they're not important. It's just how we are doing it. If we're doing it for status and greed and more money, that's low vibration. It's not sustainable and it's not going to last, as you can tell in the world that is what is happening. We are we are experiencing a phenomenal time right now because it's like the fall of Rome and the Renaissance at the same time coming together. So I think Marianne Williamson put it beautifully when she said we were both birth doulas and death doulas. The angel for death and rebirth just keeps coming up time and again for this cycle that we are on earth right now. I shuffled the cards 3 times today. Death and rebirth came up. I shuffled them for some group mentoring sessions in the inner leader movement that I do each week with different groups. And the death and rebirth angel just keeps coming up. This death and rebirth angel has a very important message for us because she's saying, and they're not genderized, but this one has a lot of divine feminine, really soft, gentle energy with it. You wouldn't think about that with angel of death and rebirth. But what she's saying is that as we balance out our divine feminine, our divine masculine, this death and rebirth process becomes a smooth, calm, peaceful wave. We've had a lot of endings in our life this past week. Lost a very dear client and a super, super powerful inner leader in our community last week. Very devastating because it happened so quickly and unexpectedly. And so some souls are leaving to be of more assistance in light, but it doesn't take away the grieving and the heartache and the heartbreak that we experience that as humans. And that's what we're here to experience. This beautiful heart in its magnificence of emotional intelligence, the physical intelligence it has to keep us alive, the mental intelligence that it connects with our mind, and our spiritual intelligence as it opens up to receive the messages of love and light from divine. Well, I'm on a roll today because I've just done a transmission this morning at 8 o'clock. I have another one coming up, and I'm kind of like in between the portals right now, so you can tell things are flowing through that I am just eager to share with you. But please, please, please join my Patreon page to get all of the downloads and the transmissions that will help you use the eyes of your soul. Use the eyes of your soul to bring forth the clear vision, clarity for heart's GPS system, guidance, alignment, power, knowing, super consciousness. The guides, the cosmic collective, love the energy of words, and they take them apart and they rename them. Like they're just saying, Lisa, stop using the word manifestation, use grace receiving or graceive. Put more. Manifestation has been corrupted. They'll ask me to take apart words like empower. This last week they said, oh, it's me power. Just turn that EM around to me power, the power within you. So the eyes of the soul bring this clear vision for the heart's GPS or earth navigation. I couldn't read that white line in the beautiful light that's coming through. The guidance alignment. So G stands for guidance alignment. Power, P for power, knowing, and S for your super consciousness state. Now, this is where I receive the downloads of the details. So what does that mean? Guidance alignment. That's what we're doing with you today. We're getting you aligned with what the angels, your higher self, and all of the sources in light are bringing forth for us today. Your power knowing is this power within you that you were given as a divine sovereign being that has been suppressed, that has been locked away, that has been stifled. And, you need a system, you need this in order to survive this world or to navigate this world. And it's not true. You have all the power, you have all the magic, you have all of the beautiful, beautiful wisdom within you to live life. And it just may not be living life in the systems that are crumbling right now. And super consciousness, we teach a lot about this in the inner leader movement. When I say we teach, I'm just given the information that I'm to bring forth. But the super consciousness state is aligning all of your chakras so that they are clear and open. There are energy centers within you, and these consciousness states are out of the ordinary. So we have non-ordinary consciousness, we have transcendental consciousness, we have all of these different consciousness that we can tap into. And when we alchemize those together, we become a super consciousness state in our human being form. And so there's a lot of information on this that I will be sharing on Patreon. But I love this, that the eyes, it starts with the soul. When my friend and client passed, we had a communication a few days after she passed because I was just heartbroken. And when I do a little ceremony out on the beach, out on the ocean, I'm lucky that I live 5 minutes from the ocean, if that. It's probably a 10-minute walk. And I always go to the ocean, drive down the Pacific Coast Highway from Half Moon Bay to Santa Cruz, and really get tapped in. And that's where I receive the messages. And what Joelle was saying is that it is so expansive and so amazing. Do you realize how much power your soul has? Please, please, Lisa, keep teaching this because it is true. I can be everywhere. I can be with you. I can be with my husband. I can be with my sons. My soul is just so expansive. It's so bright. It's so light. It's so full of love. That's what we have inside of us, folks. That's the inner leader movement. Trusting this inner leadership within us to guide us through this earth. You are here not by accident at all. You signed up to come into the earth at this time when the old systems are crumbling and collapsing and the new are emerging. You're part of that. And if your part is just to be the love and light, so be it. Your part may be looking at new government systems. Your part may be a truth sayer, bringing forth the truth instead of what the media is paid to say. You know, your part may be working for civil rights, for racial equality. You know, we all have different missions here. So stop searching for your purpose and just be the love and light, and let your eyes of your soul be your guidance system for your heart. Your heart. That was one thing that came through from my client who passed. It's just like, Lisa, oh my gosh, we don't have a heart over here. It's all soul. You know, this heart is such a magnificent, magnificent organ to work with. That's within, it's housed here within our human body, but it has multiple dimensions that we can access. And it's something that doesn't happen when we go into light. We leave the physical heart behind. We take the intelligence of the heart with us. So the more that we can tap into this intelligence of heart, the smoother this navigation on earth will be. Okay. Woo. Like I said, I'm on a roll because I am illuminated and wound up pretty much. So for today, because I'm a receiver, I'm a channel, so I'm to bring forth all of this information to you today. Didn't even have time. I've had a hot day. I've had, just things are just like boom, 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 coming in really clear, coming in rapidly for us to integrate. So just a real quick tip, set some intentions for today with this 1111 gateway, and make sure that these intentions come from your heart, not your mind, not what you think you want to accomplish or achieve, but what is your heart saying? What does it really, truly desire? And put that into this portal today. Okay, Miss Indigo, it's your turn. Mommy has been just rocking and rolling this video today for the 1111 gateway portal. You ready to call in the angels? Are they up there by the lotus light? Do you see them? There they are. Do you see them? Okay, she's like, I'm not sure where they are today. They actually were. She was running around the house earlier today looking at something, chasing it. So I don't know which spirit, which beautiful, beautiful angelic being was coming in. Okay, Indigo, let's put your beautiful energy into these angel oracles. Ready? One. Oh, there they are. You see them? Yep, there they come. You love the angels, don't you? Ready? One, two, three. We are so grateful that Indigo is feeling better. She had a very, very bad um, colitis last week. Last week, I really thought I was going to lose her, and she came back, and we did a lot of healing, a lot of energy work, along with the help from the veterinarian, whole pet vet, and our Half Moon Bay veterinarian next door. So she needed some medication and she needed some services from that medical world too. She's back to her old self, chasing birds and barking at passing people now. So I'm really relieved. Okay, so let's see which angels come through. There's three angels that come through for each line. We have multiple lines. We have about 5 lines, but let's see who comes through for guidance, alignment, power, knowing, and super consciousness. That's at least what. Ooh, and would you know? Okay, so this is no 3 cards. 3 cards just flew out. So let's see which 3 of these angels are coming forth. Oh yeah! Wow. Whew. Yeah, these go beautifully. The first one. This is probably my favorite light language symbol of all of the angels, the angel for letting go. So, in order to, what this angel is saying is the only security lies in letting go. That's the mantra on the card. The only security lies in letting go. What are you still holding on to? What old habits, what old ways, what old routines that are no longer fueling your vitality, the eyes of your soul to give you clarity? We are creatures of habit. This is what this angel is saying. You're creatures of habit. It's time to break out of those habits, those old routines. She's specifically talking about Earth's navigation right now. Break out of those old habits and routines and establish new healthy ways of living. Because of the pandemic, we have relied heavily on the medical system that is breaking down at this point. We've relied on vaccines that sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. We don't know yet. We don't have enough information about it. And we've been dependent on outside resources to help us navigate through this. And in Indigo's case, those outside resources are very helpful at times, but they're not it's not the end all. Our medical system is not the end all. Letting go of what no longer serves you is what is going to help alchemize this beautiful energy, this beautiful um, beautiful problem solving and decision making. And the reason I hesitated because this angel for recurring thoughts and solutions was coming in. So this is power knowing. Okay, so this is the angel for letting go is coming in to say, align with your source self, let go of the old earthly habits, the routines, the past that no longer serves you. That chapter is closed. You have a new opportunity in this 1111 gateway today to set new intentions for yourself, but connected to your higher self. I love the symbol. The symbol is one of my favorite. Forward movement. Light language symbol. So this angel for recurring thoughts and solutions comes in to say, this is your power knowing. Okay, then listen to this mantra. I love it. I am open for the divine solutions which help me solve my problems. So this isn't about 3D solutions. You know, the pandemic, financial aid, the medical systems. Yeah, this is not about 3D. This is about divine. Bring in that divine justice, the divine power, the divine love, the divine light. Bring that through this beautiful crown chakra with your 11 portal, and allow this to create the higher mind, higher consciousness state, which moves into this super consciousness, so that these recurring thoughts that the mind keeps spinning. What I have seen in a lot of clients and friends and neighbors is a denial of what's happening to either their physical body or their situation with their career, a situation with a family member. It's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to sense it. I want to numb it out. I want to avoid it. I want to run away. And this has been a pattern of as a result of the pandemic. And and what this angel is saying is that that's the recurring thoughts. That is not the solution. The solution is tapping into the divine and asking for help. Asking for help from your higher self, your guides, your angels to give you clear vision, this clear soul vision that will help you navigate through the earth. Isn't that amazing how they just line up with the mantra? And this angel for patience and timelessness comes next. And it's interesting, these exact three angels came through for another reading or a collective. I can't remember. And I've used this deck about a dozen times since then. So it's these angels are saying, yeah, we came through earlier this week, Lisa, and we're still coming through because the mantra for this patience and timelessness is I accept everything with patience. This is part of your super consciousness intelligence. Okay. This is like not getting off of the timeline that's linear, timelessness, spiral time, eternal time, making use of the time that we have here because it is not guaranteed. So timelessness, patience, this patience in knowing that the heart is the GPS system. So allow it to speak, take retreat, allow the heart to bring forth the patience that is needed to make the changes, to set the new intentions. So yes, they're saying this as Rome falls and the Renaissance happens simultaneously, be patient with the process. And do not get caught into the trap of a time frame. Oh, if I don't have this done by the end of the week, I am not worthy. I am a procrastinator. Allow the new information to come in. Maybe that task isn't what you were supposed to be focused on. Your number one priority right now is your health and well-being. Staying healthy and being well in the mind, in the emotions, in the physical, and in the spirit, so that you can shine your light brighter and bolder, more courageously, more confidently into the world. We need strong lights right now. Your soul light never goes out. It may go down to a dim flicker if you're dealing with a lot of heartache, heartbreak, maybe some physical disease, dis-ease, but it's all fixable through allowing that divine light to be fueled into a flame, to dissolve the fears, and to activate your divine sovereign magic and power, your power knowing, your GPS system, your guidance alignment with your higher self and team, and the earth spirits, nature spirits here, nature, trees, flowers, lakes, rivers, waters, your power knowing. This is your power within this divine sovereign being power and your super consciousness state. So thank you, dear angels, for coming through again this week, just flying out of the deck saying, we are the angels that are bringing in high frequency and vibration for this beautiful wisdom within mantra. We help you bring clear vision through the eyes of your soul, through the guidance alignment, your power knowing, and your super consciousness. Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in. May this 1111 portal be transcendental for you today. Now, remember, it's just not about today. It opens up today, and you have this beautiful energy to work with until the next big portal gateway opens, 1212. And there's more energy and information that comes through with this 1212 portal. And then we start this new year of 2022, which think 22 is the double 1111. 2022 is going to be the year that so many beautiful things unfold for all of us. We've been preparing for this time, and we are ready. We're ready. So take good care. Have a beautiful day, rest of the day, and know that we love you and send you our love and light. Okay, Indigo, say goodbye. This is her goodbye. She holds on to my... Say goodbye. Say goodbye to everyone. Say goodbye. Say I love you. And I'm so happy I'm healed. Yes. Nice kiss from mommy. Okay, we'll see you next week.